hello. We are live from Virginia, USA. And the reason I come around this time is to prove to you that you can come work from anywhere you choose, anytime you choose. Right now, it's 1 a.m. American time. I did it. No one forced me to do it at this time. I don't have to go in the morning somewhere to drive, go to work. No. So welcome. What I'm sharing today, I would like you to get a pen and a paper because I'm showing you step by step how you can start something online. I'm showing you step by step. Sorry about that. It always comes on. So step by step, a business you can start. We have to use the word business because business means you put in some, you take out some, you get a profit. That's a business. But the way these businesses are done these days, I'm telling you, when I get the time, at the end, I'll show you what's going on online, how much money people are making. But before we get to that, I need to show you what you are going to do to make money. And you're going to make money using your passion. I put a question in the chat before I came on. I said, if you didn't have to work, what would you be doing with your time? Think about it. If you didn't have to go out to make money, if you didn't have to leave your country and go some other country to look for money, what would you prefer to do? What you'd be doing? Hanging out with your friends. What is that thing you would love to do? That's what I'm talking about today. And I want you to get a pen and paper because I'm going to show you how you make money with that thing, the thing you love. So in this example, I'm going to give the example of football because I know men, you love football. Even women, they love football. But before I get to that, number one, if you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm 57 years young. I even have grandbabies. Can you imagine? Twins. They have just turned 2 years, alhamdulillah. But I'm passionate about sharing what I learn with you so that you can change your life because I love it when people work from anywhere they choose, doing what they love, but they still have the money. You see what I mean? People who work 18-hour days, people who have to drive 2 hours to go to work. What? No. So we can work from anywhere. And this is international. So because this is the live, I know now YouTube is TikTok. I was live on TikTok, that's why I'm talking TikTok. But now I'm on YouTube. YouTube is sending out notifications as I'm speaking right now because I just turned on live. So it sends out notifications. So as we wait, I'm going to read the countries because this is international. So I'm going to read the countries, but don't worry if you don't hear your country. Number one, it's possible I didn't catch it. I did a screenshot. And number two, once you hear that you know, even one person you know, and you can trust in the countries I'm going to read, that means you can partner up to do this kind of business, okay? So I'll call it international. But some countries, especially if you're watching me and you're in Uganda, watch out for Kenya, Tanzania, like that. Uganda is not going to be mentioned. But you can still make money when you can do this when you're in Uganda because you're going to find a Ugandan or someone else who is another country who you can work with. I'll show you how. Okay, so I'm showing you what you do online to make money. And I'm going step by step. So please get a pen. After I read these countries, I'm going to tell you what this is all about. Okay? But step by step, and you can start as soon as today, if that's what you choose. So let's first get through the countries. And I did just a screenshot from the system. The reason why they do that, I always keep my card right here. Don't worry, it's not a good card. No one is going to screenshot it. People say they're going to steal your money. No, it's not a good card. It's expired. So, because you can't process these, that's why some countries are locked out. So you can't pay, you can't receive payment. That's why. The other thing is, recently there was a meeting, the owner of this got a meeting, said he's going to add Google Pay and Apple Pay. So if you can do Google Pay, Apple Pay, maybe that will help to add more countries. But right now, the system is accepting payments from this country or giving payments also. So, countries now, as we wait for more people, please like it, share with your friends. What I'm sharing here is life changing, I'm telling you. You can start a business with no money, and you can start as soon as right now, today. I have a link. My link is in the description right here as I'm live. But when it's also pinned in the chat. But when I finish, if you watch this later, and it's a video, it'll be in a pinned comment. Okay, so countries. Albania. If I don't pronounce your country right, please forgive me. If you don't hear your country, it's possible I didn't read it here, but it's in there. So when you go to make a payment, you see the countries are listed over there. So Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Bahrain, Belgium, Bolivia, Bosnia. I'm going to try to read faster so we can finish this. Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Gambia, Germany, Ghana, Gibraltar, Greece, Guatemala, Guyana, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Kenya, Kuwait, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Macau, Madagascar, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Moldova, Mongolia, Morocco, Namibia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria. Nigeria, this time they have you on the list. North Macedonia, Norway, Oman, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sweden, Switzerland, Tanzania, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia, Turkey, UAE, United Kingdom, United States, Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Algeria, Angola, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Benin. See, we have Bangladesh this time. Benin, Bhutan, Botswana, Brunei, Gabon, Kazakhstan, Laos, Monaco, Mozambique, Pakistan, San Marino, Taiwan. I think I'm having some countries here in my screenshot. Then only way you know is if you try to make a payment to get in, and you see right there, that's why I got the screenshot. They say, okay, if you don't see your country, the countries are listed, okay? Now, what's this I'm talking about? Please like it. Please like, and share with your friends. How are you? I didn't even greet you, right? Bad manners, because I was so excited. Welcome, Motuba Agents. Welcome, Kalibara Harvard. Welcome. Let me see. Who is up there? Please type in the chat so I can see. Okay. What is making me excited is called Skool. In fact, I'm wearing a shirt. Skool. The other day someone was saying, you're saying it wrong. No, it's Skool. Let me type in the chat. Like this. Skool. Skool. School community. What happened? Now, please get out a pen. Because I'm about to write what you need to do, or to give you what you need to do, so you write and create a community that's making you money. I'll give you an example so you can go step by step, okay? So, it's called Skool, Skool. It's something new. You think about a Facebook group, only a modern Facebook group, because normally you see in Facebook groups is people who are coaches, they're experts. No, this time anyone can do this. And you can do it in any language. Can you imagine that? As long as you know how to sign up in English, because the signing up is in English. I don't know if they have a page that switches languages, but what you do inside, you think of it like renting a room. Like you want to rent a house, you rent a room. So as long as you know how to speak to the person who you make the payment to, the rest of what you do inside your room is up to you. So think of it like that. So the room is on the internet, and it's called the Skool community. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to assume that you are passionate about football, the game of football. It could be football, the American football. It could be the other soccer. You know, there is soccer and there is football. So in America, they have football, but they also started soccer. They have soccer now. But if you're in another country, I'm talking about, it can be soccer, but football for American. Let's assume that's your passion, right? Remember I said how we make money by doing something we love. So you're going to create a community of people who love football. These are going to be people who just football fans. They want to know whatever is going on with football. These could be people who are just interested in the players, like they're following their health, their weight, all these, what's going on about the players, right? Those celebrity players, the good ones, I mean. There are people who care about knowing, people who are thinking. I know someone actually, a young man who wants to be a coach. He wants to be a football coach. So people like that who are watching, they want to be coaches too. People who just want to know updates. Who is winning? Who is losing? Those kind of things. So you create a community where those people, you invite them to come. Remember, it's international. It's international. It's in many countries. You are in this community. You invite people who are almost like you. For example, if you are young, now I'm getting into like marketing. If you are like a young person, please like it, share. If you're a young person, like in your 20s, a young man, maybe in your 20s, invite people like you. If you're older, 30, 34, 40, invite people like you. Because where it's going, we have to make money, right? So invite people who can relate to you. Because if you are a young person, the way you get excited about football, I don't think the same way the older person is excited. The conversation is not the same. So you want to have people similar to you, but maybe you can invite everyone. I don't know. As long as you can make them comfortable in your room, community, then that's fine. Whatever I do, as long as they're happy, they're going to be there. Okay. You invite them. So how do you find them to invite them? You start with your phone, okay? You start with your phone. If you have anyone, a friend in your phone who likes football, that's where you start. Because you're going to create this community free. It's going to be free at first. Then you start inviting some people to go in. And the way they did it is that when you do this community, it's supposed to be a fun thing. So whatever I do there, it's not like, you know how we go, you're on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, you like people things, you add comments, no one rewards you. Sometimes even the person owning the account doesn't even respond to come check you out. But over there, every like, everything you act, it gives you points. So your name, if you come in and you are like at number 1, when you make 5 likes somewhere in the community, you move, you're like a number 2. So they go up, the numbers go up to number 9. Now, whenever you have a number going up, you get rewarded for something. But that's, you can only understand this if you're inside. When you are here, say, what is she talking about? Okay, so you get the people. If you're already on social media, you're going to find people, like I said, start in your phone though. If you're like a WhatsApp person, WhatsApp, Telegram, all those apps you have in your phone, then you go to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, invite. Are you interested? I'm starting a community over here. So they will come. Now, the way you make money is a few ways. Some people say, leave it to be free, okay? You can leave it to be free, that when they come, they just come. But remember those numbers I talked about, the levels? You could say, because as the group, the community becomes very active, there are benefits in this community. It's called school. So if your members are very active, it helps the community go up so other people can see it. There is a ranking they give. So you can just lock everything nice up. Let's assume you said it's free. Inside there, you could be talking about the who won today. You talk about the games, but you lock it up. You lock it up and you say until you are number 2 in your level. Remember, what makes move your level is if you're liking, supporting other people. So you can say this one, you watch it when you become number 2. This one, you watch it when you become number 3. Like that. But for me, I have a community, by the way. As I'm talking to you, I have my own community. But for me, I decided to make it a paid community. Now we are going to the money part. How do you make money? This room, which we call the community, remember, although I'm using football, the passion could be cooking, could be people who care about cosmetics, people who care about clothing, people who care about cars, whatever you care about, you can talk about. It's up to you. Whatever you do inside there is up to you. And whatever language you use is up to you. So I don't want to forget about those people, although we use football. Now that we invited them there, for me, I say, make it a paid community. Because when you make it a paid community, you're going to have the people who are really serious, right? It costs the room, I call it room, but it's just the internet, the community. It costs $99 USA dollars to have it every month. But they give it to you free for 2 weeks. So when you get it for 2 weeks and you invite those people, you already know in your phone, everywhere. Now you start inviting more serious people. For me right now, I would say TikTok is the best, or even Facebook maybe. The reason why I say TikTok is the best is because they target people by country. So wherever you are, when you're on TikTok, the first people to see whatever you're doing are the people in your country. So if you are in your country and you want to create a community, mostly your country, because they're going to let you faster, then use TikTok because it's going to bring people quickly. You just tell them about this community you started, and it's for football fans or whatever passion you have. You share the link because you started the community. It's already open. So they come. You make sure in the first 2 weeks, because it's free, you get some people, they're going to pay. So for me, the way I started mine, remember, they charge you $99 every month. And these people who are coming, it's continuous information. For example, if people care about football, they care about football all the time. So you're updating what's going on, oh, this is what's going on, and they come. They also interact. It's connected to Zoom. The reason why I say, maybe I need to mention this, the reason I said start a business free is because if you've done any kind of business online, there are costs. There is the cost of a website. There is the cost of, okay, you want people to pay, how do they pay you? You have to have a processor, how you process transactions. There is a cost of an email service provider, how you capture people's emails, landing pages, all those stuff. So like maybe at least $200 a month just to maintain the business. But this one, everything is paid for. Everything is covered inside there. So you can communicate with people by email. In fact, as you send each other messages, they pop up as emails. And then you can also limit when to see those emails. You can say, send me notifications once a day, or send me notification every 3 hours, like that. So they don't pop up like every notification comes. So that's also a cool thing they thought about. You decide how frequent you want the notification to come to your phone. So they give you the way to process money. They also even send reminders. Even when someone is about to pay, okay, this is monthly, they pay every month. If the payment fails, for example, their money is not there, they send them a reminder on your behalf. If you have a Zoom meeting, they send them reminders. They're doing everything. And this is like the website, everything you need is inside there. Your only job is to get the people inside. So, because it's 99, I want you to decide, because you have 2 weeks to start the trial. That's why I said, if you want this to be free for you, make sure within the 2 weeks window, you get enough people to pay the 99. So if it's 20 people, each person will pay $5 a month. For me, I said $10 a month. So when right now, in fact, when I just started it, it has 13 members. So when you have 10 members, now you know they cover the cost of the room. You imagine you rented the room, it's $100, and once you get people to pay you to get the 100, you are good. Anything that's going to come after that is yours. But think about it, it's not going to be exactly 100 because it's actually $99 because there is a fee. When they process, they take off a little percentage. So think of it like, make like 120. Make sure as these people come in, you can make 120. But let me tell you, if you started that kind of community right here, Oakland, USA. And people are real football fans. They can even pay you $50 a month to be in that kind of community. Because you are updating them, you're showing them fun things. You could even get one of the celebrities, those people who play on top, to say, come talk to them. They come, because I've seen it. For me, mine is business. My passion is business. So they bring millionaires. The first time I joined the community, they bring millionaires to talk to you. One time the guy was just even walking. He's walking on his phone and people are asking him, think he's responding, giving tips as he's walking. They like it when they say, oh, people over here want you to talk to them. So if you have young people gathered and they play football and you find, you ask them, who do you want me to bring to you to talk to? They will give you a name. You go bring that person to them. They will be so happy. So I've seen a community that the charges, I need to put in the chat because I could not believe it. 900, see that amount that I put in the chat? I think that's the maximum you can charge. $999 a month. Can you imagine? Someone is paying that kind of money to be in a community. But the owner of the community is still paying $99. So people are charging for their skills, especially those coaches. They are very, very expensive. But for me, I want mine to be affordable. So when you come, depending on what you do inside, let's assume you love cars. And you're going to update these people of all the new models, all of this, everything about cars inside. People are going to pay you very good money. You could even charge, you can charge $47 every month, just two people and a half. Is that 2 people and a half? They cover the cost of having this community. So, but I would say you can make it affordable. You can set $10 every month. So 10 people, as long as you have 10 people in there, you don't know, 10, maybe 11 people, because I remember there is a processing fee. You don't have to worry about the cost per month. All you have to worry about is getting them fun things to talk about. Maybe you interview someone and put it in there for them. Or, okay, let me break down how you make money. The first way is to the subscription. You say, to be in this community, for me, I would say make it paid. The person who created it says, make it free. I like paid because I don't care about having so many people gathered and maybe they're not even doing anything. Because remember I told you there are levels, 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone is there and they're sitting there with their number one. Number one means someone is not active at all. So why do they come in here? Me, I like people who take action. So mine is paid. So if you make it paid, you could charge $10, 11 people. If you have 11, you're good. Now, the next way you make money is by recommending the community. Now I'm bringing the affiliate marketing. You know me, I'm an affiliate marketer. We recommend things and we make money. So if you recommend to another person to come and create their community too, you earn 40% commissions. Okay, it's 99, it's about $39. And by the way, this is continuous. What kind of thing is this? Passive income. Because when someone starts a community, they just go cancel it next month. No, they continue on. So whenever they make their payment, automatically 40% goes to your account. That's the beauty of these things. The subscriptions are continuous also. They're passive. The people who are recommend, who go use it, it's also passive. Passive means it's also passive. It means it keeps coming once you set it up. Okay? You make money with subscriptions. You make money with recommending, which is the affiliate marketing part of it. Then you also make money by the things you look up. You look them up. For example, you could say, you could go interview someone. I'm sticking with football, but it could be something else. It could be cooking. Someone is sharing cooking tips. Maybe there's a celebrity chef. Can you imagine chef or chef, depending where you are? Some people call them chef, some people call them chef. Can you imagine getting a celebrity chef, in a country, and this is a person everyone wants to see? You go interview them, and then you look it up. You can say, this one, to watch it, you have to pay $10. And the system allows you to do this. You just say, okay, who do you want to watch this one? You say, someone who pays $10 can watch it. Once you do that and save, it locks up. So when you come and try to watch it, it will say, pay $10. So people do that. And then later, there are so many things you can look up like that. Let's assume you're a coach some coaching skills. You can come and record all your tips about football, whatever that thing is that you are an expert of, and lock it up. And you say, this one, to watch this one, you have to pay $100. Or you can set up a Zoom. They call them master classes. They say, okay, to watch this master class, you have to register, you have to pay so much money. Everything is happening inside there. It's all inside. And that's another way to make money. The other way now, the affiliate marketer and me, I'm giving you tips, is to sell things. For example, if you go with the example of the football fan, but you think about whatever passion you have. Every passion has its own product. So you're going to bring products. Maybe they're t-shirts, maybe whatever these things are, shoes, the things they care about. Remember, you have to understand those people that you put in a community. What do they really care about? You start bringing things in the community and recommending. You just share links, and they buy, you earn commissions. That's affiliate marketing also done inside there. In fact, the sky is the limit, what you can do with this people. Because remember, having people who care about the same thing gives you so many opportunities. Because even companies can come and say, oh, you have all these people, they care about football. How many do you have? Oh, how do you think people become celebrities in this social media? It's because they gather people who care about a similar thing. So the companies start saying, oh, you have 10,000 over there. They start saying, I remember when I clicked 10,000 in TikTok. That's when I got a message. They say, oh, now you can do TikTok shop. Now you can do this. They start offering things to you, and the sky is the limit. And if you are very smart and you come and start like a YouTube channel, you do other things, I'm telling you, or you create coaching for yourself, you start coaching people. That's another way to make money. Now, let me show you something else that's going on. Alex Hormozi, he's the co-owner of this. This is called School, and it was started, but he's not the one who started it. He's just a co-owner. Oh, they call it co-owner? Yeah. Alex Hormozi. Are you familiar with Alex Hormozi? Let me put in the chat. The one I said the last time I heard about him, he's 1 hour is to talk to you for 1 hour, he'll charge $50,000. I think it's more than that right now. Alex Hormozi. By the way, I just attended his live today. He was teaching. Because I have a community. When you have a community, you get access to this man. He comes every Monday. Okay, so what he did, because he knew he invested a lot of money in this, he came and invested. He said, let's make it fun. So he made them compete. Who makes the most money? Remember, you come and create your community. You are here doing these things, the subscription, everything I've been explaining. But he put it in a competition. So he made them compete. Now, whoever makes the most money in their community gets to meet him. 10. He takes only 10. Now, let me tell you what's going on. Because September is about to end. I'm about to log in here and show you, and share with you. I don't know if they even allowed me to tell you, but I'll tell you what's going on inside. These people, every month, it goes back to zero. So they make money. Maybe you're charging subscriptions, you're coaching, you're selling things, but everything you do, because it's recorded in their system. So every hour like this, numbers are changing. So they compete to be in the 10. Like by the time the month ends, you have to be in the top 10 to be able to go meet him in Vegas. That was the prize. Because when you go meet him, then he gives you even more tips and to grow your business, right? You want to make money. So the leaderboard always shows the first 20. They show the first 20. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at the first 20. So the first 20 bad, the cutoff will take the first 10. I'm telling you, I've been watching their names. Now, the person who started off like the first week of September, in fact, even second week of September, he was, you know what he does? He says he's tutoring. I didn't mention to you that he could come here and teach a language. You could do so many things with these communities. Can you imagine people who tend to move to other countries, like they move to America here, when they have children, it happened to me, they tend not to, it's not easy to teach them their mother tongue, like they call it the grandma language. They can't talk to their grandmas, like if they came from Africa, they don't know the language. So you could come here and create a community and say, you know what? I'll be teaching you, your children, this language. and people come to your community for that. So this one, it says tutoring. I'm thinking they created a community, they're teaching something. They were number one. I was watching them for the past 2 weeks, I think, or the past 10 days at least of September. They were number one. You know where they are now? Number 5. And if they're not careful, they're dropping them down. People are competing. So I'm about to tell you what's going on with this. They call it October Madness. But for that, this is what's going on. Now the person, you can imagine, they're showing how much they made in the last 24 hours. Now the one on top, the one who made the most money in the last 24 hours made, I'm looking through, made 4,438. And the one on top right now, as far as the leaderboard, that's not the one on top. In fact, the one who made the most money in the last 24 hours is number 7 right now. The one who's number 1 on top made in the last 24 hours made 3,672. But they're not tracking, they track both, but what matters is the total. So the total for the month, the one who's on top right now, has made in the month of September 48,668. I track normally number 1, number 2, number 10, number 11 to see how they're, what's going on. So number 1 is at 48,668, 48,000. Number 2 is at 43,000. So the difference between the two is like 4,000. It's still high. Sometimes I track them and the difference is like $100. All these people. So let's see number 10. Because number 10 and number 11, they're competing for the number 10 position to make sure this number 11 is trying to get off the number 10. It happens. So number 10 is at 17,483. Wow. I have to get my calculator. They are too close. One is about to lose the position. These people are not even sleeping. I'm about to tell you the other prize he's promising them in September. But sorry, in October. 17, 3. I'm telling you now the difference between these two. Someone is not sleeping, I'm telling you. Because you think you got it and then they get you off. It's like people are running. Who is winning? 3, 4, 6. The difference between number 10 and number 11 is $137. Can you imagine that? So that means very soon, I need to track this. The other number 10 is about to lose the position. I remember, like, at the end of the month, or last month, the person who was number 10 at one point was the lady, so I was tracking her to see how she was doing. By the time the games ended, end of the month, she was number 13. She lost it. It didn't work. So these two, let me see, number 10 and number 11. You know, when Hormozi started this, his intention was for people to make $10,000 every month. But people exceeded expectations. They're making more. UGC. Okay, let me record this because tomorrow I'll be seeing how they are moving. It's fun. So what's going on? Let me tell you something else. For the month of October, he called it the October Madness. The October Madness. I'm noting this so that tomorrow I see how they are doing. October Madness, number 1 is going to meet, okay, I'm not even talking about the other prize because I'm not so excited about it, but the cash. You can take the other prize that I don't care about, or 100,000 USA dollars. Can you imagine? The first person on top in the month of October will win 100,000 USA dollars. Can you imagine? Just by being number 1. He's making them compete even more. And you know what competing means? Making money in your business. It's the business that's competing. As you're making the money, the system is recording it. Whoever has the most money wins. It's so cool. Okay, so you are competing, but you are running your own business. So the one who, remember Alex Hormozi's goal was for a person to make $10,000 a month. See, number 20, he's making, right now, made so far 10,707. Okay, you may wonder, what are they doing? I just gave you an example of the things they're doing. Whatever your passion is. Some people have skills, so they come and teach something or they're selling a course like that, but you have to be doing it inside. Some people are coaching one-on-one, like that. Okay, this is really cool. Number 20 is even showing up. I think I'm going to have a goal of showing up on these reader boards because it must be fun, really. Okay, so do you have any questions? Number one. Any questions? I answer for you. I'm about to end this one. I'll recap a little bit for you before I go. The last one. Woo, that's a young man who's number one. I wonder what he's doing. Young man. This mostly, there are some older people, but it's mostly younger people who are doing this. I noted because tomorrow I'll be updating this. Okay, what I was talking about here was you can start a business without any money and create real money in the bank. It has happened to me. So the way you do it, you create a community. I started off by reading the countries. If you came later, you go back when it becomes a video, this is the live. I read all the countries. Most countries are in here. You start a community using your passion, whatever passion is your passion. It can be a free community. You can make money with it too, or a paid community. I said it's better to make it paid. That's me, what I'm saying. Instead of gathering so many people. Some people, they prefer that they bring in free and then they sell things to them inside. For me, I chose the paid one, but it's up to you. Both models work. The way you make money, some people, they say subscription, people pay to see whatever you're sharing. Or you recommend this same community to other people, or you sell something inside. You say, you know what, to watch this video, you have to pay so much. Or you have some tips you are sharing, or you bring a celebrity, you have an interview, like that. But you can make it just paid, a flat fee, and everything you do in there is free. That's what actually, no, I changed it too. Because right now I have one-on-one, they have to pay. But what I do, everything else, I take them on Zoom and we share. For me, it's business. For me, I'm teaching digital marketing, affiliate marketing, showing them this way of starting their own communities. That's in mine. Mine, I didn't even link it right here. I only linked, I'm asking you to go start your own community. But if you want to maybe later, I don't know. This video is about starting communities. You go start. For me, I have mine, but I didn't link it in here. Maybe I'll put it on later. You pay 10 to be in mine. It will help you maybe if you link to, no, I'll leave this. I'm not putting my community this time. If you watch the other videos around this one, I talk about mine. For this one, I say, go create yours. I don't want to confuse you. Let's leave just one link. But what you need to know is that this is my link. So if you use it, it benefits me. Yeah, I'm an affiliate marketer, I told you. But when you get inside, it will show me that you use my link. Send me a message. That's the beauty of this also. You can send me a message right there. I'll respond to you. In fact, that's, I think, the best thing about this. Do you think about a person you like to communicate with? Maybe you are following them on YouTube. Maybe you are subscribing on their YouTube channel. You're following them on Instagram. You send them a message. They don't respond to you. This is different. Yesterday, I was watching someone who was sharing his tips, how he became successful and all that. I went in there and sent a message. They responded. They respond to you. This is beautiful, I'm telling you. Because as long as it's their name, and everyone has to be verified, by the way. You can't just go in there and be fake. You can't be fake. It has to be your real name. It has to be your real photo before they allow you to be in. They verify every single person. Okay, they don't ask for ID, but you have to have a photo. You have to have a real name and your email address and have to be verified before they allow you to create an account. So if what I'm saying makes sense, just go and do your trial. Inside there, they give you all the instructions, everything. I didn't know all this stuff. And when I started my trial and started my community, all the knowledge was there. You know what to do. But if you use my link to start, send me a message, I'll show you. I'll support you. I'll even give you a free Zoom. I'm still paying for the people are paying for my Zoom now. They're not free anymore. They used to be. I switched. Okay, so thank you so much. Do you have any questions? If you have any questions, please ask me in the chat. I was sharing how you start this free and make money, and you use your passion. Whatever thing you like, it can work. Whatever language you speak, it can work. Only you have to know English to sign up. But what you do inside, remember I call it renting a room. If you can talk to the landlord, you can understand each other, which is English, and you get your community. Whatever you do in your community is up to you. You can speak French, you can speak Arabic, you can speak Luganda, you can speak whatever. Whatever the language your community is using is fine, because it's all up to you. Ask me any questions. I'm closing this. Please follow. Okay, let me recap for you. Here are the steps. You come and create a free community. You use my link that I put around here. It's been a pinned comment also below in the description. It's 14 days free. But you have to decide what is your passion. I said go by your passion. If your passion is just to tell jokes, then create a community telling jokes. People are going to pay you to hear your jokes, okay? Whatever the thing is, you're going to say everything's in here. The email service is in here, the website, because everything you do in there, the payment, everything you can do inside, okay? So whatever your passion is, connect with people, starting with your phone. Invite your friends to come and hear your jokes. Now you just started a community. In fact, it says as long as you are 3 people, you are good to do this community. 3 people, create a community. Just chat with each other and laugh and do whatever. Then invite more people. I'll say the easiest, maybe Facebook, but TikTok also. You just go and say, you know what? Me, I'm telling jokes. Come. If you want to watch me, I have a community. Come. You can make it free, you can make it paid. If you make it paid, which is the one I'm using, you ask for people to pay. Because your rent, I call it rent, to have this access is $100 a month. It's actually $99. As long as you can get that back, what comes after is your money, is profit. Okay? So you invite your people, you say, as soon as if I can get 10 people, then I charge $10 every month. After I do that, then when you recommend, you also make money, 40%, $39 every month. If you decide that there are some things that have value, maybe you had an interview or something, you lock it up. You say, whoever wants to watch this, you pay $5, $10, $50. Some people are charging $1,999. Then the other way you make money is selling products. You can start seeing, depending on the people who are gathered, you can sell t-shirts, you can sell shoes, you can recommend things. You could even recommend things that go to Amazon.com. You sign up to be an associate at Amazon.com, and you because you know this community, what they like. Maybe they like phones or they like whatever they like. You sign up and promote things. So this is a way to make money. And you see what other people are doing. I just read the numbers. Someone just made $3,000 in one night. What's that? The one who has the highest made $4,438. But then the numbers keep changing. As people are buying, the numbers keep changing. So when you check on them, a few hours later, they'll be different. People are making serious money over here. And these are people mostly in Europe. I don't know why. This is a USA based company. It's USA, but for some reason, I think they promoted it in Europe faster because there are more people in Europe. I think, let me see. In fact, I can even access it right now. You can show me where these people are. These people, let's see. It's showing me the map. Can you imagine? There's a map in here that will show me where the people are. Woo! Okay, Africa, you need to come because there are few from Africa, but mostly, okay, Europe. No, USA have the most. USA have the most, but for, Canada. Do you know before I was wondering why they're not marketing it in Canada? I don't know why. It's mostly USA, it's mostly Europe, but also Australia. There are many Australia, New Zealand. Okay. Indonesia. Woo. I didn't know Indonesia would see a much like this. So it shows on the map where people are who are in here. Please, ask me any questions before I leave. I'm not looking at the chat. Let me look at it here. Do you have any questions? Please ask me. I'm closing this. In fact, I'm closing it. I want to record a video. I record a video about the same stuff I'm talking about. If you look on the video side, because this is the live side, in the video side, I explain it better because it's video. I'm just live. You can't see anything on the screen or anything. So you watch the videos, the most recent videos I recorded. In fact, let me put one for you. As I'm closing this, let me put a video where I explain. By the way, if you want to, I started a one-on-one too. If you want to do my one-on-one, that's the most recent video I recorded. But let me give you one where I explain this better in a video. Because in this video, today I focus more on the passion, right? But there are other two ways that you can make money with this. The passion, or it can be a skill. You know something and you can teach it. If you can teach a language, whatever you can teach people, that's another way people make money, especially coaches, they make the most money quickly. And then the third one is if you are sharing a way you solve the problem. For example, you used to be overweight, you lost the weight. If you can come and share how you did that, people pay money for that also. That's a third way. Okay, you just share how you solved your problem. Maybe you used to be addicted to something and you got rid of that. So you share. That's how people are making money. Now, sharing this video as I'm leaving, but just know that below in the description, there's a link that will take you to start your own community. It's free. And no, free for 14 days. After that, you have to pay. Remember, I told you what to do in the 14 days. You get people to get to at least $100 before the 14 days expires. You get busy. Connect with me. I'll share the tips. Okay, I just put a video in the chat that takes you to me explaining how many made in the other two ways. There are three ways you make money. Today I've focused on one, but there are two other ways. Okay, thank you for watching. Please, if you watch this later, if you go to this level, it means you stayed for a while with me. Thank you so much. Add a comment. What questions? Add the questions in the comment. For those of you who want to support my channel, please like, subscribe. Over here, you should say I'm talking about this community, but normally I talk about making money online with digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and I'll talk about success habits. I do motivation. Take a step to make your life better. I have a community, and the name I call it is Take a Step to Make Your Life Better, because if you don't take it, nothing will happen. Someone said, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Like I've been talking, sharing tips, but if you watch me and just leave, your life will stay the same. But if you said, okay, let me go check this out, maybe you click the link and say, or you watch that video I just shared, you go, okay, what is she really talking about? Then you understand it better. If you started late with me here. Also, if you click to go, okay, let me go see this free try. What is it about? You start it 14 days. You see if it makes sense for you. But I just told you this is a way that's going to make you lead you to work from anywhere you choose. I'm here. I'm testimony, they say. I'm working at 1 a.m. It's coming to 2 a.m. But I decided to do that. No one forced me to sit here right now. So I want that for you. Work from anywhere you choose, anytime you choose. If you travel, you just pack up your phone and laptop and go. Okay, that's what we're doing. Please, please, please. Take care of that. Take care of yourself, your financial situation. Okay, thank you so much. Add comments, like, share. I'll put a link for you in there if you want to go watch the details of this, how it works. Bye-bye.